Good evening, everyone, and namaste. Once again, we are here at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My travels as of late have been very harrowing, but I have learned much. I have traveled the sort of span of the universe, and I am very excited to bring to you some revelations. The least of which, not the least, is what I'm trying to say. Basically, is we're going to talk about Lotion tonight. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's wonderful to be with you. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. It's wonderful to see you. It's wonderful to be with you. It's been too long, hasn't it? It's wonderful. How is everybody doing? Yes, we do have a new swag. This is my leisure outfit. My serious business attire is in the cleaners as we speak right now to one another. So what I felt I had to do is and already getting started with a communal vision. Welcome back, Jolker says. Thank you so much, Jolker. It's wonderful to be back. Wonderful to feel the soft breeze of my followers once again joining me in explorations, communing with me in explorations. My namaste. Peppercorn, you are very observant. You're absolutely 100% on the money tonight. I do have a haircut. So, Sunset Pony, it's great to see your name in the chat as well. Hopefully things are well over there. This is a sort of a lighter, summery time outfit, a sort of springtime. Spring has sprung where I am, and I hope the same is true for where you are. Namaste. How is everyone doing tonight? Yeah, and Eddie Munster, with a very clean penis. To answer that question for you, Larry Picklejar, namaste. How much lotion do I need for tonight? Nah, I flopped. I knew that was going to get, so we were going to get some responses like that. Namaste, and here we are, Mary Lou. I see that subscription. Bitch, I'm here and not sorry at all. Namaste to you. Mary Lou, it's wonderful to see you in the chat as well. It's great. I look like a clean penis. Oh my God, we are off to the races with the shenanigans tonight. And we are also going ape shit, going on a hype train. I see in the corner of the screen. We're on a hype train. Welcome to Explorations. My name is Cragulators. Nice to fucking see you in the chat. It's great to be around your energy. It's wonderful. Big Josh Baskin. Also, I see you in the chat right now, and I celebrate you. I celebrate the warmth. I bow to the divinity which doesn't exist inside of you. Nothing. There's nothing inside of you. There's nothing inside of me. Namaste. Here we are at Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. And here we are once again. And we got Larry Picklejar gifting 5 subs. Extremely generous. Extremely generous of you, Larry. Larry, bless you and namaste to you. I really appreciate that. Really pushing our hype train over the edge into what is considered a level 3 hype train. Level 3 hype train is what Twitch.tv has granted us on this night. Gorgeous night when you got a communal vision coming in hot from JJ Plays. Did you have a good time in your deep meditative state the past couple weeks? No. No, I did not, JJ. But it is important. It is important to seize upon the misery, the internal misery. It's important to never underestimate. It's important to never underestimate the utter and abject misery of your internal life. There is simply no tool of religion or science, all external frameworks given to us, inherited from others. There is no way that any of these frameworks will meet our needs when it comes to trying to understand the depth and breadth of the misery inside each and every single one of us. Namaste. No religion, no science will ever get to the bottom of that well. And that's why we're here. That's why we are attracted to explorations. We come together in community, an unfortunate community, but one that must happen nonetheless, preparing for the end. Amen, Hassan Pfeffer. I want to hear about this Vienna beef fiasco. Also, did you get any Italian beef and can I eat it? Yeah, right. I ate it all, for sure. And that's just something to think about for the future. If you ever see me out and about eating an Italian beef on my own, in my lonesome, then you can know goddamn well you're not gonna even lick the au jus. It's gonna be a wet Italian beef for this guy. And it's going to be on all the wet is getting inside. No sharing. Unless we're at a potluck. Then, I suppose the idea is to share at a potluck. That's the idea of being at a potluck, isn't it? Overall, I prefer hot giardiniera. Yes, I don't like mild, and I enjoy sweet peppers if that's all there is. But it is not my absolute favorite. It's not my preference. Also, in terms of regional foods, let's talk about it a little bit. We don't talk about this sort of stuff. It's been a couple weeks. Regional foods. What are some of everyone's favorite regional foods? Because I can get lost in the weeds of the things in the Chicagoland. That's for sure. I've got a lot of hot opinions about the foods around here. I've developed a sudden urges to lick wallpaper. Is this something that Leslie can help me with? No. That I don't see it as a problem, is the main point. You can lick wallpaper. There's literally, I cannot think of one instance in which a spiritual or legal rule, law, ordinance that would prevent you from licking wallpaper. I think the problem's inside of you, buddy. You gotta loosen. You gotta look at the yoke of shame that you're carrying around. All right. You gotta look at it and you gotta be thankful for it because it's not going anywhere. It's yours, and don't let anybody take it from you. You lick the wallpaper. You bring that little mouth of yours. You bring that pretty little bokeh up to the wallpaper, and you start sucking on whatever the fuck is on that wall. That's what I want to see, and that's what I want to hear about it after. I want to hear about that after you do it. Namaste. Pickled pig's hooves. I've never had that. That sounds awesome. That sounds wonderful. I'd love to. Sugar and grits. I've never had sugar on grits. That sounds like some Appalachian shit or something. Where's that from, Peppercorn? Sugar and grits. What is that even from? Your old dad, it's good to see you. Shout out your old dad. Let's get a nice little shout out for your old dad running a real nice little situation. Nice little situation on your old dad's channel, playing games, kicking back, having fun. Go slap a follow. You have fun over here. We have a certain amount, and 15 to Craig. 15 goddamn months to Craig, and we've only seen the progress made here by Craigulators. We've only seen leaps and bounds. We cannot measure the spiritual progress that Craigulators has demonstrated for us. We cannot measure it in earthly metrics. We need cosmic scale shit to measure where Craigulators has come from and where Craigulators has come and will continue to grow in that direction. Namaste. Same with Sunset Pony. I saw a 16-month for Sunset. Namaste. That's fucking crazy. 16 months? 16 months. I think that's the maximum. I think that's the maximum of where we're at right now. Namaste. Leslie is the real one. He's a great man, a visionary. Namaste. Great. Of course. I appreciate that. I was a visionary of anything other than up my own ass. I'm just kidding. That's just me trying to loosen up and have some fun. Sunset. Good to see you. Always good to see you in chat, Sunset. And what a great ass it is. Thank you. Thank you, your old dad. I've been sending your old dad pictures. For free. That's just how it works. He is a piece of shit, says Larry Picklejar. Now, see, those of you that are a handful of new people, we are in the talk shows and podcast category tonight, and I don't know if you've ever perused that category. Not a lot of bright, shining stars. Let's just be honest about it, okay? Let's be upfront. If you look through talk shows and podcasts, you're not going to see a lot of bold, brand new stuff that no one's ever thought about before. And to be honest, that's why the show's there tonight. But anyway, so those of you that have found us through talk shows and podcasts, you might be wondering what's going on. We're going to get into the program in just a second. We're going to get into all that in just one moment. However, I do want to tell you about Larry Picklejar. Larry Picklejar, you're going to see like a very distinct tone from Larry. Larry brings a very specific, some would call it pungent energy. And when he says that I have a bad jawline, when he says that I am a piece of shit, when he says all this other stuff, it's textbook projection. He hates himself. He takes all the qualities he doesn't like about himself and he types it into the chat like a journal, like a diary entry. Someone should stop him. He should have a guardian that should say, hey, why don't we take a break on the twitch.tv tonight, huh? Why don't we take a break on the little chat box tonight? Maybe, I know all your friends are in there, but take a break, because what you're doing is literally putting in little diary entries into the chat. And we celebrate that, though, because that's very brave and it's very gorgeous. So if you're new and you're wondering what's going on with that, it's very intimate and vulnerable. Let's see here. Who keeps spamming this long ass message? He guides us all while he. Leslie is going to take. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not going to read all that, but I support it and I sponsor it. That's a lot to read. Listen, maybe if you send me a message, I'd be happy to read it. But namaste. Now, guys, we're going to talk about the program. Let's just lay some basics for the noobs here. All right, let's lay some basics down, lay some groundwork down, lay down the railroad track, so we know exactly how this is going to go tonight. Okay. Explorations with Leslie Tanner is a program with which we explore the universe both inside and outside of us. The subjectivity, the inside, the thing that I referred to as misery, that is the inside. That is where we will partly be. But we will also explore the external universe, the cosmos, the shared physical reality. We will probe with questions from an inquisitive mind. We will probe these things. And there we go. Doofus getting us started with the first tenet. As we probe this universe, both inside and out, we must adhere to the four tenets. I could not have made it more simple. First, we relax. As we saw before, relaxing is awful. It is shit. It sucks. It does not feel good. If it feels good, you're not relaxing. If it feels like shit, you are relaxing. That's the best way to know. Now, as we relax, we're going to be filled with thoughts and feelings, with thoughts and things about the world that we didn't even know about. Maybe the wall is an off-white. Maybe the radio is in the shape of a W or something like that. We're going to be filled with thoughts and feelings and facts and emotions, and we must question each and every single one of them to their core, take them to their base assumptions about the world. Then, as we question, we'll be filled with more thoughts and feelings, which we must then express. And that's my favorite part. It is my absolute favorite part to express ourselves, to make ourselves be known, to exist in a more embodied way. Now, this is by far the most worthless step of the program. It is worth nothing. It is offensively worthless. And if you are not in touch with that notion, if you're not in touch with that sentiment, then you're not truly expressing. You are not truly expressing. You must know that it is a complete fucking waste of time. Lastly, once you kind of exhaust yourself, then you'll be exploring. Once you get to that point, you've kind of emptied the tank and you've given up. You've looked in the face of God, and He's just kind of looking at you with a very flat face. That's when you can begin exploring. We can get there. I had one student even try to do it. Well, a couple more, a handful. There's this, they came in sort of like, those videos of guys going into like MMA dojos. Somebody who, very clearly was like maybe molested when they were little, and they're very violent now. They're just looking for, they're someone to kick the shit out of, and then they go into an MMA and they think that they're like Conor McGregor by virtue of just how hard they can clench their fists and teeth. So they go in there and they get their shit rocked. So that's what I had. I had a gaggle of those fellas come into the dojo, so to speak, and they said, I'm going to explore. I'm going to go ahead and hit that explore button in your channel points redemptions. I'm going to hit that channel point redemption button. I'm going to explore. I said, you play that game, you could die. You could very well die. And they looked at me and they grinned like, I'm tough. I'm tough by virtue of nothing in their head. They cannot even look at themselves in the mirror. But they did it anyway, and they did die. I watched them die, watched them collapse onto the ground. The dojo is what Leslie calls his butthole. Oh, that's so funny. I have called it that. I have called, in a group sex situation, a sort of former version of Leslie, group sex situation. I was actually asked to leave because anytime somebody would penetrate my ass, I would say in a sort of racist Chinese accent, sort of, enter the dojo, or something like that. And they said, we don't like that kind of energy here. It's hard for us to stay aroused the more you do that. And so I learned a lesson that day. I learned that you need to be careful of other people's feelings. And here I am, the leader of a spiritual group, Namaste, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am the host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Unless you're Hulk Hogan. Racism, Larry Picklejar says, racism is not sexy unless you're Hulk Hogan. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Hulk Hogan sex tape. It's got to be somewhere still, right? Yes, you can. In just one moment, we're going to open up the lines. Aeon Mix. This is a live show. We explore live together. Now here we go. So as I was saying, I spent my time in the past couple weeks in utter misery, 100% misery. Larry Picklejar gifting that sub. Namaste to you, bless you. Namaste to you and bless you. Thank you, Larry. And Aeon Mixed, enjoy that. Enjoy the benefits and the tools therein. This is the first day of the rest of your life, certainly, and you are going to grow more than you could have possibly imagined before. You're already in it. You're here. You're in the spaceship. You're give yourself some buttons. Okay, so anyway, I spent the past 3 weeks in a sort of you might call it a K-hole. I took some ketamine and was also dosed. On top of that, I lost a bet. And so I spent a good amount of time in a K-hole, during which I found a portal to a dream world. So is this portal real? I don't know. I have no idea. But I found it in the Vienna beef place by my house. I got a pizza puff and a wet Italian beef. That is my go-to. Those are my go-tos. Now, I don't know where you are. Peppercorn, you mentioned the South. I don't know if you're still there. I saw some people maybe mention some other parts of the country and world. I saw a poutine from somebody. Maybe you're in Canada. But where I'm from, my go-to is pizza puff and a wet Italian beef. That means it's got a bunch of fucking juice. And so what I do is normally just eat it and go home. But because I was high and I found this portal, I went into the portal in the utility closet that I wasn't supposed to be in this place. So what I did at that point was I spent what I experienced as 3 whole weeks of occupying a state of pure hell. In this dream world, I occupied a place of complete empowerment, unlimited power. And as we discussed a couple weeks ago, we talked about the benefits of unleashing unlimited power. But one thing we did not talk about or barely grazed the surface of was the drawbacks of unlimited power. How do we lose? And I'll tell you right now, with unlimited power comes with unmitigated culpability for the world in which you reside. If you claim to have any kind of power or claim to be actualized or whatever you want to call it, you are responsible for what's going on around you, all of it. So if you're unlimitedly powerful, then you are solely responsible for all misery around you in the world. Not a fun place to be. Pure hell. And I tried to, I meditated. I became a monkey. I became a sort of a little bug, a plant, a sort of an amoeba. And eventually, what I did was, as the screams grew in my mind, I meditated down to a place of nothingness. Of not existing, and that was also just a moment of pure terror. It could only sustain it for about half a second. Then I came back. I had pizza. I had my pizza puff still. It was a little cold, and a paramedic just was yelling at me. A paramedic did not have any sympathy for me. He just said, "You're saying a lot of swear words, a lot of things that I can't say here on Explorations, but maybe I deserved it. I don't know what I said or did while I was in the portal." Either way, namaste. So listen, in my portal adventures, what I did discover was the spiritual, this prominence of a certain thing, a certain object, a certain entity, a certain salve. That in our modern world, in our hustle-bustle modern world, hustle-bustle and modern, what I've found in the hustle and bustle of this modern world in which we unfortunately live, something that has become synonymous with spiritual growth is lotion. Lotion. Now, you go into any store that purports to give you access to some sort of next level, that grants you wellness, that does any kind of horse shit like that. Certainly they got lotion somewhere. And you will always find this to be the case. Some have crystals, some don't. Some have dream catchers, some don't. Some have gift certificates to, a vegan ice cream place, some don't. Some have croissants that taste like dried dog shit and sand, kind of mashed together, kneaded and then freeze dried. Some don't. But then some, let me correct myself. Every single one of those places will have a lotion. That's what we're going to discuss tonight, lotion. What kind of lotions do you use? What do you use them for? One thing I will say right off the top, though, I know we talk a lot about jacking off here on Explorations. We discuss our schedules, our habits, ways we push ourselves along the path to self-knowledge and self-love through jacking off. But I will request that we kind of ease up on the jack off talk tonight. We're going to talk about lotion. Of course, I know, all of you jack off with lotion. But what I'm requesting from you tonight is to, talk to me about something else that you use lotion for, or maybe a lotion that you've tried in the past and can't find that was really good, and things like that, maybe. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. The line is now open. We are discussing lotion. It rubs lotion on its skin or else it gets the hose again. I love that film. I'm going to button my leisure blazer. Is N-Log here? And we've got a caller. Praise is on high. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is, and someone just hung up. All right. We'll get the next one. Remember, no jack off talk. I won't be acknowledging it in the chat. Call again. I don't know what's going on, Aeon. Call again. Wide open line, 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Lynn, I don't know what the difference is. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
So I was just thinking about how, like, a friend of mine, he didn't really like lotion, but he needed a tennis ball in his underarm just so that he could, like, have a friend while he was, like, doing his thing. Not so much lotion, but I appreciate your...
He put a tennis ball under his arm?
To numb his hand.
In order to what?
Have a friend. He said, don't forget the balls.
Are you talking about jacking off? See, okay. Hang up. We're not doing that tonight. If we could just focus up on lotion, that'd be great. We're talking about lotion. You know, what else do you put lotion on? Your hands? Things like that. 708-240-8953. Seven zero eight 240-8953. Here we are, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. We're talking about lotion tonight. It's wonderful to be with you all. It's called Impulse Power. It's called The Stranger, and it doesn't work. And honestly, that's how you know someone's jacked off a lot, Impulse, and it's you. And so have I. And it's important to keep that in mind. I'm going to break my own rule for just a quick moment. If you're getting started and playing around with some tools and techniques and tricks and tips and what have you, as far as your jack-off practice goes, The Stranger is a bunch of hullabaloo. It's an urban myth. It's a wives' tale. It is not real. Do you have a orchestra? Or do you have a sort of a rash or something or is it maybe for hemorrhoids or? Seven zero eight 240-8953, guys. 70 Kai Busan, 13th month in a row. Kai, I've been big into recycling lately and just reuse pre-cum for lotion. Interesting. Once again, I'm going to read that because you subbed, but if we could guide our topics of conversation away from jacking off tonight. We're just talking about lotion. Does not necessarily mean jacking off. People use lotion for stuff other than jacking off all the time. I don't jack off to get the pre-cum. So what do you... I'm not going to... Okay. Well, what is... I don't jack off to get the pre-cum. What does that mean? I'm intrigued, genuinely. Aeon Mixed asking a pretty interesting question. Who stuffs things into their wiener hole? Interesting. I have before. That was a one-time experience for me, though. One time. Not going to do that again. It didn't feel good. Yes, it is. It is sound. It's called sounding. Sounding. Sounding is when you stick something into your penis, maybe a pen or a pencil. Seven zero eight 240 How many people are watching and just not calling right now? Everyone, it's nerve-wracking to call, right? Is that an experience and a common emotional experience? Yeah, I bet there was a couple thousand people watching right now. Crypto G Money. Tell your lady namaste. Appreciate that. I appreciate that energy. I missed being able to give it to the both of you. This visage. It pained me to be stuck in this dreamland of ultimate power and ultimate pain. Yeah, Jonah Ray, what are you talking about? I'm here for you. Full support. Are you on that shit that you were on maybe a couple weeks ago? You kept dropping in and being like, everybody feel loved and stuff like that. Seven zero eight 240 We can just chat like this. This is fun. This is what a lot of streamers do, don't they? They just kind of hang out and talk. Just like buds, right? They just hang out and talk like buds. And they just say they'll read stuff from the chat and go like, "Ha, I never thought about hot dogs like that." Right? Not, we are committed to something else, but I can give this a try. It's parasocial time, bitch. Hey, everybody. Well, thanks for coming in. It's great to see you. I had so much. Oh, my God. The past couple weeks have been so crazy. It's so good to see you guys. We're going to just be watching stuff about. We're going to be watching old Cosby Show episodes. Mother Nipple Bottom asks, do I use hair lotion, Leslie, a curl cream? No, I use my natural oils. I've tried a couple different things, but I'm not good at maintenance. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. My name is Aeon Mix. I'm a second-time caller, first-time listener.
Well, hey, what's your name one more time? Say that for me.
Aeon Mixed. You might see me in chat.
Oh, yes, I have, Aeon. Well, Aeon, listen. How did you find us?
I was referred to you by some other random Twitch streamer, and it was pretty amazing.
Oh, well, who do I have to thank for putting anyone onto this this little project that we have here?
I'm trying to figure that out because I forget, but it was pretty cool. Like, they referred me to you, and I found that you were pretty interesting.
Well, thank you. Namaste to you. And are you a streamer yourself, Aeon?
No, sir. I've been on Twitch for 13 years, just as a follower, barely a streamer. I only stream hurricane streams.
So only when it's just like you could die and there's like a disaster.
More to the point, I hope my neighbor's backyard pool flies away. It's an above-ground pool.
Above ground pool. Have you ever been inside of that?
No, but do you want to join me?
I would if I was in the area. Certainly, I love an above ground pool. There's nothing quite.
I'm wondering
It's the sort
why
of
your
height of
fans
luxury
don't join
to
us
me.
on this wonderful call.
An above ground pool is a luxurious experience with no match.
You must live in the Midwest.
I must live in the where?
The Midwest.
That is correct. I guess
have a
do
pool?
other parts of the country not have above ground pools as frequently?
I think that in Florida, because we live above the water table, we have deep water pools.
Mm-hmm.
And we have girls with boobies.
Where are these girls with boobies?
Florida.
Florida.
Well, and
Congrats.
Twitch streams and kick streams.
Congratulations. Sincerely. Well, see, you know, I anyone that expresses an open, a sort of open appreciation for breasts in general, I support that wholeheartedly. Both, you know, as someone who enjoys breasts, but also as a mental health counselor. I think that one of the you know, I think that anyone that puts you in your head about how much you like breasts, if you need to think about it, that they are a snake. Lucifer, a snake
More.
in the Garden of Eden.
How so?
Anyone that would put you in your head about how much you like breasts, it is not a place for the intellectual mind. It is sinful, in my opinion, to bring the prefrontal cortex into the realm of breast appreciation.
My brother, do you have a bank account where I could send you money?
There's a donate link, and then there's all the normal Twitch things.
Do you take bits?
Oh,
I
yeah.
love big bits.
Love bits. But also, are you saying this because you agree with me? Do I feel? Am I hearing that you? Am I hearing that you agree with me, Aeon?
My brother, I have a big appreciation for big giant bits, and I want to know how I can give you the biggest bits they can put in my mouth.
So you're looking for a big bit put in your mouth, and now this is an interesting question. I didn't know that there was a physical manifestation of bits.
Well, how do bits manifest in the first place?
I just see them pop on the screen when someone gives them to me.
So is this a 4chan conversation or is this a Twitch discourse?
What kind of stuff do you do for fun?
I like to watch Twitch streams.
I went on 4chan. I haven't been on 4chan. I popped down there just to see what everybody was up to last week.
Apparently someone just gave you some bits.
Oh, look at that. They work like this. That is what Joker was sharing with us. Thank you for those bits, Joker. And through the use of bits, Joker was able to share a communal vision with us.
My brother, I just wanted to explain to you that I'm a new follower of your religion, and I appreciate you, and I want to basically extend to your audience that you can call in and talk to my friend, my new friend, Leslie Tanner.
Aeon, bless you. Bless you and namaste to you. It is wonderful. I can feel a sort of wily energy inside of you. Your mind doesn't play by the rules. And that is a welcome addition here. How mentally ill are you?
Repeat what you just said, please.
You have a wily energy, and I welcome it. It's exactly the kind of vibe that we appreciate here at Explorations. I want you to know that. But also, I asked you just how mentally ill you were.
I'm probably left of center, but more to the right.
Probably left of center, but probably also more to the right.
But I also appreciate the fact that people want to go hide behind the moon, and that's pretty good. I did not see that coming.
Nobody did. That was a crazy technology that they were able to come up with. Well, listen, Aeon, it was wonderful to have you on the program. Can you do me a favor and call back soon, though?
Yes, sir, Mr. Tanner. I love you. Thank you.
Namaste. I love you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you for that $4.20 donation. Hassan Pfeffer hitting us with a $4.20 donation. MacBoys Gaming, welcome to Explorations. Namaste to you. And thank you so much for that donation. Bless you. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hey, it's Orchestar.
Orchestar, how are you?
I'm doing great.
It's great. Well, listen, welcome back to, you're vocally, orally on the program tonight.
Yeah, it's good to be here. I actually have a very lotion-related experience.
Please, let's chit-chat about lotion. Tonight we're talking about lotion on Explorations with Leslie Tanner.
So I was basically, I wouldn't call it a cult exactly, but a few years back I got kind of involved with this thing called going no-low.
Did you say no-low?
No-low, right.
Okay. Can you speak about that a little bit? Exactly what does that mean to go no-low, Orchestar?
So, yeah, I get pretty deep in the dermatology forums. It's a weird hobby of mine. And there was this whole movement about going no-low, saying no to lotion, and instead using this scrub, right? And it's like an oily scrub, and you use it in the shower, and then lotion. But the thing about the scrub is it's made with emu oil. So the fat, they take the fat out of the back of an emu, and then that's what it is.
So
I was slathered up with emu oil all the time.
So, holy shit, I've never even heard of anything like this. So in this scrub, you've got an exfoliant scrub, and it's using, is it a scented emu fat, or does it just smell like a weird gamey bacon fat?
So they have scents that would go over it, but you could still kind of smell the gamey emu oil. It smelled like you murdered a big bird.
So it smells like shit?
Yeah, and I apologize to the vegans. I really do, because, they say that they kill the emus and they use the meat and stuff, but nobody really eats that shit. So really they just use the emu oil for going no-low.
Wow, what do you think of, and you gave this a try?
Oh yeah, I was big into it. I bought in completely. And it works. I mean, it works. If lotion isn't working for you, if it's not doing the job, emu oil, it really will.
So, and did you keep this up? Did you re-up on the emu oil exfoliant, whatever this would be called?
Eventually I just stopped. I stopped ordering. I did. It got to me a little bit, just knowing about the emus and looking into it. They're really just killing these emus so I can go no-low. So, but I would go back. And I do recommend it. It is, once again, it's not ethical at all. But, I hate lotion because, when you put it on your body and then it's on your hands, and then what do? You have to wash your hands. I don't know, it's greasy. I just liked going no-low. I liked using the emu oil.
Now, was there a sort of to be honest, when I hear about this emu grease, this back fat emu thing, to avoid using lotion. Now, what is in lotion that some should look out for? That is not present in emu back fat. It's because it seems like cheating to me, but there's got to be some thought that goes into this. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, I mean the thing about emu oil, it has like fatty acids in it. So it's supposed to be, it's like it like I don't know, it's more like natural. It's like a more natural hydration than like all the paraffins and parabens and silicones and all that stuff that's in the
Yeah, I heard about parabens.
Yeah. So emu oil is supposed to be, it's like super concentrated fat. Like the fat on their back is just like super fat, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why it has to be from emus either. Really, it was kind of like the idea was sold to me, in a certain way, and I bought into it. And I mean, but there's got to be some reason that they're getting it from emus and not like, I don't know, elephants or something.
Yeah, what are some other animals that you would give a try for Nolo? If it like maybe like the way people don't jack off during the month of November or something, maybe you could just not use. We could all not use lotion a certain month of the year and use. I would love to use like maybe like an otter. I'll bet they got really fun oil. I'll bet it smells like shit, but I'll bet it does a really good job.
Otter oil, that does sound good. Honestly, I'm thinking, and like, there's not many animals I wouldn't try the oil. And once again, I'm sorry, vegans, not really, but like, I mean, if it works, it works. I would try. I'm trying to think of like a fat ass animal. I feel like sloths are like koalas, because they're hanging in the trees, they're up in the eucalyptus and whatnot. I feel like it's a little more natural. I don't know, what do emus eat? What the fuck do they eat? But like, I don't. Do you know?
What do who eat? Otters?
What do emus eat? Like, does
Oh
anyone
shit!
know
I think they just eat like grass. They just look like grass eaters, right?
I don't know. I feel like I always see them in cartoons sucking a worm up. Is that
in a cartoon? What?
Like, I feel like I see ostriches and emus in cartoons, and they're like sucking up a worm. But maybe I made that up.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like koalas.
Uncle Krosef. Well, first of all, it's good to see Uncle Krosef in the chat. Uncle said that they are omnivores.
Okay. And so, yeah. So I feel like maybe that's why the emu oil is a little stinky. So I feel like koala oil.
Koalas. You'd bludgeon some koalas. Maybe a panda oil because they're kind of fat.
Oh, yeah, panda oil.
Ooh, what about whales?
I would. Oh, yeah, too. Totally. Because people, I mean, you can get like blubber, I think, like in certain parts of the world. You can buy it.
Right. I'll bet that'd be nice.
Yeah, whale oil. Yeah.
Jessica, I think that's real. Jessica, have you ever used any sort of like slug goop?
Oh, I have slug. I have some of that snail stuff.
Like right now?
Yeah, I have it.
Do you like it?
No, it's nasty. When you open it and you put your hand in and like you pull it up, like it kind of it's like a string, and it like drags up like a loogie.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And then you're like thinking about snails when you put it on your face.
Let me.
I have a lot of animal cruelty products actually.
I was about to ask Mish if she's done that stuff, and she says she loves that shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of all the really good animal cruelty products that I use, but definitely emu oil's on top because they specifically murder snails too.
Yeah, I'll bet. I mean, they probably keep them alive as long as possible, so they can keep getting their goop.
Yeah, I wonder how they stimulate them to get the goo out.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Do you think they have like a tiny little treadmill that goes really slow?
Peppercorn Patty's here, by the way.
Peppercorn, good to hear you there in the background.
Have you tried my emu oil? You don't want to try it?
Give it a little test, and I would like to see somebody who's never, experienced the emu oil, because we're talking about lotion. I'd love to have the review and perspective of somebody uninitiated like Peppercorn back there. If maybe Peppercorn, maybe you can call back a little later tonight after having tried the emu oil.
I mean, we could, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, get you real slick, and then you'll call.
I feel like it's like, it looks like water oil. Like,
It's thick. It's thick and it's like dark. It looks like molasses. Yeah, and it stinks. But the thing about it is when you get out of the shower or whatever, you put the emu oil on, you get out of the emu oil, right? You're no low. You don't need lotion because you're moisturized and you're glowing with the fat from the back of a murdered emu. I mean, you will get compliments, and people are like, "Oh, how do you look? How do you look so good, right?" And then you have to say, "Well, So that's the problem about it, really."
Well, listen, I want to hear Peppercorn get as much into the experience of the oil as you can, because I'd love to hear your perspective on it. Okay.
okay.
All right. Thank you for.
Yeah, we'll get it real slick.
Yeah, well, well, namaste to you both. Is there anything else that you'd like to share, Orchestar, before we move on to our next caller tonight?
No, that's about it. Just wanted to share that with y'all.
Well, namaste. Thank you for being so generous with your perspective regarding animal lotions and what have you tonight. Namaste to you.
Namaste.
Namaste. 708-240-8953. Let's keep this train rolling. We're talking about lotion tonight. We are discussing lotion this evening. Costs nothing, animal. It's totally free. Totally free. We're here to explore the universe. That in itself costs much of our spirit. However, just calling the number is free. Yeah, animal chat. I mean, what's going on right now as you talk to me in the chat is you are actively decaying. You are decaying before us, and to no end. But we can do something about that. Exploration. I can give you the program with which that not only will cure your mental illnesses, but will allow you to become that which you were meant to become tonight. Animal Chin. MX Star says, lotion feels gross. Hassan Pepper, I used emu lotion until I find out it wasn't cum. Now I don't buy it anymore. So you were hoping that it was a... How big is an emu cock? Is it as big as a horse? Something I think about at least once a day. How big is an emu penis? Is it like a real honker, a real doodad? Would it scare me? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hi, my name is Baller.
Your name is Baller. How are you tonight, Baller?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. Tonight we're talking about lotion. Now, tell me, Baller, have you called the program before?
No, this is my first time, and I was wondering if we could explore my love life, and I've never had a girlfriend before.
So, Baller, let me get this straight. You have never had a girlfriend before, and you're looking to get yourself on the right path.
Yes.
Towards having a girlfriend, I take it.
Yes. Could you please give me some helpful advice on that?
You know I can. You're in the right place. Do you use lotion?
No, but do you think maybe a lotion could help me find a girlfriend one day?
Most certainly. Holy shit, somebody is... an anonymous gifter giving us 50 subs? Holy shit, I feel as if I just feel as if I was hit by a truck, but it was positive. And instead of pain, I feel joy and exuberance. And I'm bleeding from the head, but it's a sort of liquid candy. That shit that was in a squeeze tube. Do you remember that candy, Baller?
Oh, yes, I love that candy.
It was good as hell. Absolutely good as hell. Let's do, you know what? I'm going to do a quick, would you mind holding on just for a quick minute? I'm going to do a quick guided meditation for the community. Is that all right with you?
Okay, sounds good.
And then we're going to get you a girlfriend, I guarantee it.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, so this is for the anonymous user. Anonymous user. This is for you. Thank you so much, Anon. I appreciate that. Tonight we're going to be doing a guided meditation for you. And thank you for the subs. I can't feel my legs. I look down. I can barely see my legs. My vision is marred with a layer of vague reddish hue. As I take slow breaths, a pain surges my legs, and the vision comes back. Shattered, bleeding. I can see the fatty tissue spilling from my inner thigh onto the pavement, because I've been hit by a car. My head is bleeding from several spots, sort of oblong shape, swollen and bruising. People scream as they approach me. The paramedic simply closes my eyes as he wraps it up. Namaste. Thank you so much, Anonymous. That was for you, Anonymous. Thank you for that gifted sub. Bless you, and namaste to you. Now, Baller, are you still there?
Yes, hello.
Okay, so Baller, you don't use lotion and you don't have a girlfriend. I'm going to say 100% that is not a coincidence.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. So let's talk. How close to having a girlfriend have you been in the past?
I almost held a girl's hand one time, but then I just got nervous and I didn't touch her hand at all. So could you tell me what it's like to touch a woman's hand and to hold it?
Have you? Well, you've never even held hands with a woman.
Right.
Interesting. And how mentally ill would you say? Follow-up question.
I'd say probably about 0%.
0% mentally ill.
Right.
Not even, you wouldn't even give yourself a generalized anxiety disorder?
No, I wouldn't.
Wow, brave. I love that. Now, tell me this. How often do you, listen, I'm going to break one of my rules that I made at the top of the stream. I said I wasn't going to talk about jacking off tonight, but this is a very specific context in which I will break this. How often do you jack off?
I have before, but I don't do that because I believe in no fat.
Okay, so you're no fap guy. You use it as a method of sort of harnessing and focusing your masculine energy.
Correct.
I love that. I love that stuff. You know, I went through a period like that. Right now, I'm in a season of maybe as far away from that as possible. I am not having sex and I'm not having relations with women, much like you. Except I am jacking off as much as possible. I don't even like it most of the time.
Okay, well, that's awesome. I don't feel as lonely anymore hearing that.
Yeah, I don't see. Well, now. I'm sure you're no stranger to the games that you play with yourself to be like, I'm going to focus on myself. Have you ever told yourself that? I'm going to focus on myself.
Right. I tell myself that almost every day, and I say, today's going to be a great day. I'm going to focus on myself.
And does it work?
It works. works in a lot of ways, but I'm just hitting a big wall in how to get a girlfriend. That's my big problem.
So it's working out in other areas.
Right.
What kind of stuff do you do?
I like to read. I like to do yoga. I like to meditate. I like to watch your stream. That's a great stream.
I'm brainstorming right now. I'm trying to get a full picture to see what's going on. You know, we have a blockage.
Maybe you could give me some ideas and tell me about how you got your first girlfriend and how it went.
It went terribly. It was poor. It made my life worse.
Well, shoot, I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. That happens sometimes. It happens sometimes that it happens where, you know, companionship and intimacy actually destroys your life. Now, I would say I think there's something here. That do you think about this all the time? Is it sort of all-consuming, Baller?
Yes, I would say that.
So then as you come up to the possibility of meeting a potential, you know, girl, maybe there's a vibe or something, and you're sort of in your head, even more so as you draw nearer.
For sure.
Okay, I'm going to give you a 2-step solution, and we're going to try it, okay? We're going to give something a try. We're going to loosen up a little bit. We're going to give something a try. If this doesn't work, I've got plenty of other ideas to try. One is, I think you should, not me brings up a pretty interesting point, and maybe something to think about. Plant a seed in the back of your mind. Maybe try telling yourself that girls aren't even real. You just think about it. Don't even respond. But the two things I was going to say are, one, the first thing I was going to say is to give up. Allow, and not in a sense where you repress it further. Now, have you heard the term incel, Baller?
Yes, people call me that term sometimes. It really hurts my feelings.
Yeah, I hate that. I can't stand my fellow kings being thrown poison at like that. Now, one thing I will say is, a lot of people that identify as incels, they say they've given up, but they haven't. What they've done is buried it even further and made an identity out of the repression of their desire for it. Because if they had truly given up, then they wouldn't make a big deal out of it.
Right.
So what I want you to go, I want you to challenge yourself to give up. Okay?
Okay.
And we can talk about that, but just think about that. Plant that seed. What would it look like if Baller gave up? Now, giving a sort of, you'll know when you feel yourself relax. When you truly feel the desire sort of wash through you and away from you.
Just give up.
Just give up. Second, I want you to try some lotions, all right? I think the lotions, they smell good. There's a lot of very good smelling lotions on the market right now. Very sort of pleasing and sort of masculine, but not in that really corny way. There's a nice way to smell like, maybe like applewood or something like that. Have you ever seen those around?
Yeah, I've seen a lotion for redwood. I really want to get that lotion.
That is where we start. You get that lotion, you apply it, and then you just give up. Maybe let's
Okay.
make a little practice out of it. When you apply the lotion, just allow yourself to be defeated.
Okay, I think I can do that.
And try it. If it works, we'll chat. If it won't work, we'll chat again. We'll find out what's going on underneath the hood. But listen, in the meantime, just get a hold of this lotion and just quit. And you can feel yourself not quitting sometimes when you're like, oh, what can I do better? There's nothing. You're not doing anything wrong. You just need, other than you're not giving up enough. Let's give this a try for a couple days, okay?
Okay, that makes sense. I think this could really help change my life, and I really appreciate the call.
Of course, Baller, is my absolute pleasure. Let us know how this goes, okay? Now, there's some people in chat I know are going to want to know how this goes, all right?
Okay, will do.
Namaste to you, Baller. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Say the namaste. You got to say it. You got to say namaste. 708-240-8953. Okay, let's get rid of the jack off talk. No more. We're talking about lotion. Seven zero eight 240-8953. No jack off talk. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hey, Wesley. It's Wiggy. How you doing, brother?
Oh, is this Wiki?
It's Wiggy River. How you been? Where you been? That beeping you gave me, every time I call it, you been missing. I've been beeping you, and you don't respond.
I apologize. I've just been so busy with other callers. Namaste. Carp, thank you so much for that sub. Thank you so much for that sub. I'm not going to let that sneak by me.
Of the world, but I know you can't respond to every one of my beeps, but I appreciate it if we would have you make me beep you like 20, 50 times and to get no response.
Well, is there an emergency, Wiki? Is there an emergency happening?
Yeah, a little bit. We can't find a bass player, and I woke up with Amy. I wanted to tell you everything that went on with that, but, I thought, what's the deal with the Lotions?
We're talking first of all, everyone is so excited to hear from you in the chat, Wiki. Everyone just really came alive, just saying your name in all caps.
Well, I appreciate that. You got a very beautiful community here, and there's a bunch of good people here at your community. Mr. Wesley Tanner, you're a guru, and people are going to come to you for all kind of answers to all kind of problems.
That's true.
But,
and I knew that was going to happen, and that's why I am here. That's why I put the program together. It's now the deal with Lotion Wiki is that it is so soothing and hydrating. That's why people use it.
I gotta disagree with you. Doc. I gotta disagree with you on that one, Dr. Tanner.
Okay.
My Carl, she would put lotion on it. She said, Wiki, when I was a little boy, she said, Wiki, don't ever use this. It's a cream of the devil. I said, well, why? And she said, look at my skin. Her skin would be peeled up and all tore up if she didn't put that lotion on. And she said, the lotion does not make your skin better. They get you addicted. It's a big lotion industry, like Vaseline back in the day. My Carl put that on, and she put it all over her body. And then she was addicted to that stuff. She could not get, every night after her shower, she had Vaseline wax all around her, just slap on her legs, and it felt kind of weird. She give me a kiss on the face. She felt gooey goop on your face. I'm sorry, Wiki. I'll wake out and all these. And she has scars to show me. I was like, you gotta be kidding. She goes, stay away from this. Don't you ever try, baby. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And did you ever try it?
No, cow mine lotion. When I got into Oak Pass one day, me and this girl, we got after school. We was out playing in the not playing, but we was in the Roach pack, and I got all this poison ivy all over me. And next thing you know, I was itching everywhere. I mean, in spots I can't even say on your channel, Mr. Tanner. I don't know. It was freaky. But the cow mine lotion does stop the itching.
Well, that's one of the benefits of lotion. It's very soothing. It soothes burns and itches and cuts, and it can also aid in the healing process as well as healing the soul. So that's why we're talking about Lotion tonight. It's really interesting to hear your perspective on the whole thing, Wiki, just because, we value your opinion here. You've lived a hard life and you've worked very hard to become who you are, and we're going to get into your band in just a moment. But when Wiki calls up to chime in about Lotion, we're going to listen. And I really appreciate how hard earned your perspective is.
Well, I mean, I just gotta go with what my wife's feelings are like, I mean, you can't go with the flow. Sometimes you gotta stand up in that river and let the rocks hit you and say, whatever, I don't like your ocean. Keep your ocean away from me. I don't like your ocean. Keep your lotion away. And all my girlfriends, I tell them, you put on that lotion, you're gonna stay away from me, baby. I want that cream of the crop, that real oil that comes off that skin. I want to smell your neck. I don't want to smell the lotion.
I want to smell your neck.
Real weighty oils.
I love that. I love how simple that is, Wiki. Now listen, thank you for sharing that. And I must ask you about the developments with your band. Now, for those of you that don't know, Wiki has a rock band. He's given us samples of his songs. He is a prolific, virtuosic band leader, composer, lyricist. He can play every instrument in the band, has the spirit of 10,000 men, and he's just been having some problems with the band lately. So talk to us about where it stands right now with you guys.
Well, we kicked Craig out of the band. Craig can no longer be the bass player. Him and Amy were having a relationship, and it was kind of on the side. I didn't know anything about it. We got that big old fire. I got a big old lump on my eye, a big black and blue lump. It's pretty round right now. We got in a fight near back behind the Arby's, and I had a bag of Colby flies, and I smacked him with him. I said, "You my bitch," and he said, "I ain't your bitch." And I jumped him off the picnic table out back there, and we had a real good tumble. And then I got rid of him, and I said, Amy, take your beef and cheddar and get your ass in the car with him. You can't come back home with me. So we're working on getting a new bass player to finish up the last few weeks on the album. And hopefully we can do that and get that going on. Where you been, though? I've been missing you. I beat you. I get no call back. I'm looking for my guru.
I fell asleep at a Vienna Beef sort of shop. Communal Vision coming in from Phil Z. Phil Z says, I really, really wonder if Ricky has ever used lotion for raging hemorrhoids.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't even know what a hemorrhoid is. I've never had a hemorrhoid. Ever. I don't even know what those are. When they show them on the TV, I think of the most worst things, like a big bump on your butt or something.
Exactly. It's exactly what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It's exactly what it is, Ricky.
I ain't got them mump butts, though. No, I ain't never had them mump butts. No, sir.
No, well, I guess, so we'll see. I'd imagine we have a handful of people in chat right now who've experienced hemorrhoids and other sores on their ass. And, lotion can be really soothing and helpful in those contexts. So maybe keep an open mind when you're in pain in the future.
True. I'm to be humble as just anybody else. I'm nobody special, Mr. Tanner. You showed me so much. You showed me the white of the way. You're my guru now. And I expect you to answer the beeper calls, even if you're on the Vienna Sausage Factory. I know I like the hot Vienna sausages that they put in those little cans with a cracker. Those are good. Those are the best.
Oh, yeah, you can't go wrong putting a Vienna little...
Have you ever had the triple P?
A triple P?
Yeah, the triple P.
No, what's that?
It's like living in one big bite. I want to give this out to you in the community for something that can try. I know it's going to sound a little freaky. It's called the Sweet Peas, and it's Wiki's Sweet Peas for what you can do. It's called popcorn, pickles, and pop. Preferably Sprite in an ice cold can. What you do is get you some popcorn, really salty and buttery, and you put it in your mouth, and you take a bite of a sour pickle. It could be a spear, whatever you prefer. And you take a bite of that real quick, and you chew it up, and then you get your big old glass of ice Sprite tea and drink it down. It's like the salty, it's like the sweet, and it's like it's like the sour, all in one big bite, and it's like you're getting a whole life in one big munch. It's awesome.
I agree. I mean, I believe you. That sounds really good.
It's good. It sounds really good. It's really good when you're watching like a movie or something. Or we're doing a walk and wall. I get a pickle, it's a popcorn, and it's a Sprite, and I have me a pop, and I'll drink that thing down real fast. Everybody's like, "What are you doing to pick up the popcorn?" I said, "Try it." Everybody I seen, their eyes just white up, and next thing you know, they're freaking out.
You know, Jessica brought up a pretty interesting point. Leslie, maybe you can show us the recipe sometime. Would you mind if we prepared your recipe on the stream?
Sure. It's for everybody. It's for the whole world. You're opening up everybody's eyes. That's why I give it to you. You got a bigger platform than me right now.
I think so. I think
doctor.
we'll get the salty and sweet from your. You say it's Wiki's sweet peas?
It's the sweet peas. It's Wiki's sweet peas. It's the popcorn, the pickle, and the pop. It's the sweet peas. I preferably take Sprite, but hey, you do whichever you like. I like the ice cold Sprite.
I'm sure we can find the Sprite for this. Now, three P. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited to do this. I'm gonna try to put this together as soon as possible. I'll definitely let you know when we do it. All right?
Okay. Remember to answer my beeper call, though. I was in trouble. I was in anxiety. I was freaking out behind that Arby's. And I was beeping you. And you mailed me that beeper. And that beeper, I don't know, it kept just doing nothing. Did they beep you?
If you would have went to King Gyro's, a couple blocks away from the Arby's, that's where I was asleep. I was sleeping.
Oh. I'm sorry, Wesley. You were like one of my best friends now. You want to put people confidant. And now you want to put people I trust. So you could have beat me back. Hey, come pick me up. I'm in this sausage place. Come get me. I would have rolled up in my little Pinto, and we've been rolling, bro. Got us a couple of 40s and went on, hit the road.
I mean, that would have been fun, but the father provides the rides for his children, not the other way around. It is important to have that distinction.
I understand. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Guru.
Namaste. Well, listen, Wiki, as always, we love your energy here. We appreciate your perspective on Lotion and this world of ours. I can't wait to give this sweet peas a try. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us before we move on to the next caller, Wiki?
Okay. I got a new song I've been working on. It's dedicated to you. It's an unfinished piece. It was the one I was working on when I talked to you. It's called Wallow.
Yeah.
And I finished up most of the lyrics for it, but we doing it on guitar. If you want to hear it, you can, but I don't. If not, I'm not going to. You can go.
No, Wiki, I wouldn't even see. I wasn't going to be so bold as to ask and enter. There's been a lot of upheaval in your creative sphere recently, so I wasn't even going to ask. But oh my goodness, if we can get a taste of a Wiki Wiva creation that's being recorded as we speak, please, yeah, let's hear. Let me.
You can ask for any of those things.
You hold on 1 second. I'm going to turn off the old music to make sure that we can hear you. 1 second. You kind of just get in the zone. Prepare yourself, okay?
Oh, yes, Mr. Guru.
Okay. Okay, whenever you're ready, you go ahead.
Okay, this one called Wallow. It's got a little guitar piece that starts out wow 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 boom wow 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 boom wow 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 boom now 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 boom wow 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 boom wow 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 boom wow 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 boom now 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 boom booga wow booga wow booga wow booga wow booga wow booga wow booga wow. I can't understand why you won't go away. Oh, problems around you. Why do you stay? Wow, booga, wow, booga, wow, booga, wow. I can't stay sober. No, not any longer. Oh, I can't take on every single day. Digga, 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 digga. Watch me Watch me wallow in my pain. Booga 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 boom. Watch me wallow in my pain. Down booga boom booga boom booga boom booga boom. Wow 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 boom wow 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 boom wow 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 wow. And that's the first verse. And dedicated to you, Guru.
That was amazing. We're all so proud of you, Wiki. We're all absolutely so proud of you, of what you've been able to achieve and where you're going in life.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Guru.
Namaste to you. Namaste to you, Wiki.
I love you, Wesley. You have a good night. Have a good show. I'm going to watch the rest of it. I'm going to see what this Lotion thing's about. And I love you.
Give it a try.
Namaste.
Love you, Wiki. Wow, that was amazing. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a piss. Answer this phone. Caller, this is Leslie. What's something I can call you?
Rub the lotion on your skin, Leslie.
I like that move.
I really like that sandalwood blazer. I'm sitting over here with lotion on my dick, just rubbing my shit.
Are you saying that you're jacking off?
I got lotion.
What are you doing with the lotion? That's not what we're talking. That's not what we're talking. I said very explicitly that I don't want to talk about.
Get the lotion, Leslie.
Are you telling me that you're jacking off right now?
That sandalwood blazer is very beautiful on you, Leslie.
All right, and you've been terminated. Thank you. All right, I was about to do the same. Larry, thank you so much. Namaste. I'm gonna go take a piss. Now, if any of you jackals and dipshits want to call up and talk about jacking off, you welcome to the dojo. Welcome to the dojo. Not tonight. We're not talking about jacking off tonight. All right? The defenses are up. You're not getting through these. It's called the Iron Dome in Israel. Imagine we got an Iron Dome for jackals and dipshits that just want to talk about jacking off. We got another caller. I got to piss. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you? Caller? All right. No. Okay, I'm going to go pee now. as we enter the second half of the stream tonight, I'd like for everyone to take a moment and set their intention. Set their focus. Allow yourself to be taken into the program, the process, that which we strive for. We will become the process, the object, the idealized version we have in our minds is a mirage. The goal is to become the process of becoming. And all the pointless, retarded misery that entails. There is no transcendence. There is no empowerment. Only dog shit. Namaste, and welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, and this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Those of you that are here for maybe the first time in your experience here on twitch.tv, this is a program with which we... Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Yeah, my name is Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I mean, I got a problem, but I'm good.
Well, tonight we're discussing lotion on Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Is there, what's your problem? Maybe lotion is the answer.
I mean, maybe. I live in Oklahoma, and there's a lot of spiders, and I'm afraid. I'm very afraid of spiders, and like really afraid. They give me problems. Oh shit! Sorry. They make a little wind come out. I'm sorry.
They make what?
Just like a little wind. I don't want to talk about it. When I talk about it, it makes me upset and makes little farts come out.
Did you just rip ass?
No. Stop.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with ripping ass?
I'm not. They're just little ones. Look,
little big ones. I don't understand. Why are you so upset about about ripping ass? Are you alone? Are you with people?
Of course I'm alone. I live in my parents' basement.
Okay, well, congratulations. And now, can you tell me why you're embarrassed to just rip ass in your basement?
It's not about the ass thing. It's about the scared of spiders thing. I mean, I live in a basement in the middle of Oklahoma. There's spiders everywhere, and oh God, there's one over there right now. Oh jeez.
Okay, so when you get scared of the spider, you let out a little toot.
Yeah, I guess that's a way of saying it. I mean, you were talking about lotion. I'm wondering if someone knows of a lotion that can keep the spiders away.
Oh, thanks, Phil. That's what I was looking at.
Sorry. I just looked up. I went to my pastor and talked to him. He wasn't very helpful.
I wouldn't imagine. Pastors are pointless.
I mean, he told me to grab one of our Jesus snakes, but I'm really afraid of snakes. Oh, jeez.
Listen, I think have you ever thought for a moment, in this modern world of ours, this hustle and bustle of modern world of ours, even in Oklahoma, your little corner of the world, Can you remind me of your name one more time?
Tyler.
Tyler, even in your corner of the world in Oklahoma, you know, we experience the world, we experience nature, we experience the chaos of the natural world. And then as we do this, we see our bodies as an extension of that natural world that we must protect ourselves from. Correct?
I guess so. I'm just so scared of them.
I know. So you're afraid of the spiders.
Ah, don't say the word.
Okay, you're going to have to say you're going to have to fucking deal with the word.
I don't know if I can.
Can we call them pooties or something?
That's even worse. Let's call them S's.
That's retarded. We're calling them spiders. So you're the spider out here. You're afraid of the little creepy crawlers. But what are you even more afraid of is the body is your spiders. Your toots are spiders. Your body is an extension of this world that you are guarded against. And I cannot think of a better tool to ward off all manner of bugs and creatures than to rip fat little farts. Nobody wants to be around that. They stink.
They don't stink. It's a little thing. I don't know. My dad makes fun of me. I don't like it.
Well, your dad is
He calls me names.
Your dad is a coward.
Don't say that.
Put your
about my
dad on the phone. Is he around? Is he around?
No, he's upstairs sleeping.
Wake him up. Is he asleep or awake? What time is it there?
He's asleep. He calls me names.
He's a pussy. Call your father a pussy.
They're not going to hear me. I'm in the basement. We live in Oklahoma.
Hit on the
Protected from
ceiling.
Tornadoes.
Oh, and we have a psychic emergency. Just shut up for a second.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
Shut up. We got a psychic emergency.
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Vexes_X to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100, be aware. Spiders are loose. Spiders are loose. Release your Jesus snakes to fill the mouths of spiders. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
Vexus issued a real-life psychic emergency to let us know, all of us know here in the community, that spiders are out, they're among us, and Vexus says, hold on to those Jesus spiders.
No. Oh, Lord.
Jesus snakes. Listen. First of all, you're afraid of your dad. This is all because of your dad, all right? This is your dad's fault. It's not often in psychology that you can just outright blame the parents, but listen, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on here, okay? You're afraid of spiders, you don't need to be. You're afraid of your body, you don't need to be. You don't think that you can handle this spider as an embodied man in the basement of your parents. You are castrated by your own father. You deep down resent your father. You need to challenge your father to a fight. You need to challenge your father in a warrior's battle. You need to whoop your dad's ass. You need to call him a pussy, get it started, and then just start swinging.
I mean, he calls me names, though.
Call him names. What kind of names does he call you? I'll think we'll brainstorm. With the chat, we'll brainstorm names to call him back.
I mean, he calls me queer as a football bat.
Queer as a football bat. Okay, I can think of some.
Calls me gay as a tuba player.
Gay as a tuba player. Okay.
Calls me little bitch.
Little bitch.
I just don't like thinking about it. Oh, Lord. Ugh.
And now we've got farts. See, now this is your farts are your masculinity. It's like I'm imagining a grown man in a basement staring at his penis and screaming in fear.
I mean, I don't stare at it. I mean,
You should.
I don't know.
No, I'm
just
seeing,
a-
hazardous says, NS hazardous transport unit says you could call your dad an old bitch. Try that out.
I mean, he's not that old. He had me when he was like 19. All right, you know
Here,
what?
I'll be your
Fuck it,
dad.
he's
I'll be your
a bitch.
dad. Ready? I'll be your dad. You ready?
All right.
Okay, I'll say, eating a hot dog again, homo?
That's not nice, Dad.
No, try old bitch.
That's not nice, old bitch.
Okay, let's try that one more time. Oh, you got enough mayonnaise on that corn dog, you homo?
I've got enough, and you're the old homo, you old bitch.
Nice. I think we're getting off. Now let's keep going. What are some more terms that we can use for your old dad says stupid, bald, fat, cock, sucker, bitch, ass, bitch.
That's so many words.
That is
It
a
just
lot.
makes
We
me
gotta
nervous.
we gotta shrink that up.
Yeah.
We're getting there though, Beef. You're right. I agree with you. How about this? Let's do some insulting word association just to plant some seeds, but that you're gonna have to wake your dad up tonight and beat the shit out of him.
I mean, I'll do it later. He'll probably shoot me. We're in Oklahoma.
Bitch ass, dumbass bitch. Do you have a gun?
I mean, I got an air gun.
Put that in his dick.
He'll never let me near that.
Do you have sleeping pills? Can you beat his ass unconscious and then sound his penis with your airsoft gun?
I mean, you can't put a man to sleep more asleep.
And we had a poll that I didn't even see, but has been answered. The poll says, are spiders going to eat Tyler? Everybody says
geez.
yes.
Stop. No, don't. Ah, Lord. God damn it.
Now, can you imagine? Listen, I'll leave you with this thought, Tyler. Can you imagine from your dad's perspective? Can you imagine a more humiliating experience than to have how old are you? About like 19, 20 years old?
I mean, I'm 37.
Game just dropped. Hold on.
All right, good.
All right, we're back. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Stop laughing at me.
No one's laughing at you. No. Can you imagine a more humiliating experience than having your ass beat by an effeminate, 19-year-old son who you blame yourself for, but he comes up in the middle of the night and just stomps you?
I don't think I could stomp him. I mean, I got all I got is sandals, and honestly, he's got a pet tarantula in the room, and I don't even like looking at the room. I don't even like thinking about it.
Okay, well, you really, the only solution is for you to kill your dad, ultimately. And we need to do baby steps to get there. So maybe just start with, Mish mentioned that you get, how a teenage girl would just look you up and down at the mall and be kind of a bitch and say, cool shirt. Or something. You could be like a teen bitch.
I thought she was being serious.
You could be a teen bitch. That is serious. You need something. Maybe we got to find your form of violence and let it out.
I mean, baseball bats?
Yeah, great. Sounds good. All right. Well, good luck with that, Tyler. Good luck with your penis, a.k.a. the spiders, a.k.a. your father.
Don't even say the...
Okay. Namaste. Namaste. You got it, Tyler. Go punch your dad in the fucking forehead while he's asleep. He's asleep in a lazy boy. It's 10 o'clock in Oklahoma, an old man in his home. Yeah, he's fucking nodding off watching the Alex Jones Network. Go put him in a different kind of sleep. Caller, even though I love and respect Alex Jones. Namaste. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Nigger.
All right. Just a tip for anybody out there in the if you're gonna call a show and say bad words, pull the fucking microphone out of your mouth, you retard. Fucking, that's day one stuff. Pull the microphone out of your mouth if you're going to call and say swear potty words. Good evening, caller. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Hi, this is Phil Z.
Phil Z, welcome back to the program. I was worried that we weren't going to be able to make an appearance tonight, Phil.
I also was worried. I have a serious Lotion question, though. Do you mind if I share?
Absolutely. I would love to speak about Lotion with you. Mike from Canada, though, brought up a pretty interesting point. He could hear the fear in the last caller's voice. And that's true. He could hear it. It's very obvious. He was very tepid.
He must have some soft, supple pubes.
Yeah.
My problem is actually I have really itchy nipples, and I've tried many different kinds of lotions.
Okay.
I've tried cocoa butter, shea butter, duck butter, but then like bees started chasing me around because they could smell all the butter, and I was kind of worried, so I went to go see a dermatologist. And then they convinced me it's not cancerous, but he then proceeded to invite in all his nurses, who proceeded to like start to laugh at me because they looked at my nipples and they looked like huge, those sand dollar. I mean, I have sand dollar nipples.
Big ass nipples.
Like, yeah, and they're super fucking itchy. So, and I was like, guys, this is serious. And they're like, oh no, hold on, no, we're taking this seriously. But then he invited like one of his assistants in, and I swear he must have been a stand-up comedian because he was like, hey, it looks like a stegosaurus made love to your nipples. And then like everyone's laughing at me. And then like, oh, hey, oh, it looks just like a humpback whale's face except with more barnacles. You know, and I don't know what to do, how to resolve this problem with my. They were really, really itchy, and I think lotion was the solution, but I couldn't figure it out. I don't know if you have any advice for me.
Can I think about that for a second?
Oh, well, was that too much information?
No, I just kind of want to let it marinate in my mind's eye.
Yeah, I know. There's like little dots on them too. It's like there's like the extra ones. You know, you get the main dot, and there's like the other dots, and you're like, oh, these other dots are probably not supposed to be that itchy.
But they are.
The main dot, right?
I mean, have you tried a Vaseline? Have you tried just kind of putting Vaseline on your nipples?
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, that was the first thing I tried.
Okay, so that didn't work.
Yeah, and what I end up, obviously, I know that we're not talking about that side of the. Once you start there, next thing you know, you're doing that. We're not talking about that. I literally have a itchy problem.
Have you tried just kind of chewing on them? Can you get your mouth around them?
No, but I do have a cat. I can see if they will chew on them.
Or like a bag
I could
clip.
probably put like a catnip on them.
That's not a bad idea.
I mean, I'm out of options. And you know how the cats have like those really furry tongues? You're like, oh, maybe that will work.
You know, have you tried? Now, somebody brought this up earlier in the stream. Somebody was singing the praises. They just they had an ethical problem with it ultimately, but they had nothing but positive things to say about, they were using an exfoliant scrub that was infused with the oil from the fat of an emu.
Oh my god.
I was just thinking though that also like maybe I should go like get some like extra virgin olive oil because I don't think Italians have itchy nipples.
Can we get a poll going? I don't really know that, and I'm not going to look it up, but I am going to do a poll.
Do Italians have itchy nipples?
Do Italians have itchy nipples?
I don't know what I don't know when it started. They just got super itchy one day, and I couldn't stop.
Now, I would love to, if we can get a poll going, do Italians have itchy nipples? Do they have a leg to stand on in this discussion?
I think probably they have many antioxidants in their diet that help with the nipple situation. But I don't know if extra virgin olive oil might work.
You can't. Oh, somebody already did it? Okay.
Somebody did it.
Do Italians have itchy nipples? The poll is up. Make your voice heard. Now, I know there's probably about 100,000 people watching the stream right now. Let your voice be heard like thunder coming down from Mount Vesuvius. Let your voice echo through the land. Let us know what you think on this Twitch poll. It's in the chat. Do Italians have itchy nips? Yes, no. So far, people say no. But it's very close still. We still got about 2 minutes left on that poll. Very excited to see how that develops. Rub spiral pasta on it, says Larry Pickle Jar. That doesn't sound right. Emu oil. Listen, I'm excited myself to give this a try. Because somebody, Orchestar, I don't know if you recognize the name, but a committed explorer, Orchestar, was talking about how she went and fostered an entire lifestyle, followed a whole program in which she didn't use any lotion at all. But what she did use was this exfoliant that had emu oil in it. So that really put me onto something interesting. I'm going to let that seed germinate, and maybe I'll be lathering myself in emu oil in the future. Lord knows I can't.
Is that
I
from
don't enjoy.
their loins, the emu loins? Or is that like from the egg of an emu? Or yeah, how do you harvest that? Somebody asked in chat.
You have to kill. You have to kill the animal.
Is it like a egg? Is it like a sack? You have to.
Yeah, it's a fat. Yeah.
Take the oil
It
out.
smells like shit, apparently.
Oh god. I mean, I guess.
And log.
I mean, if that's what I have to do, that's what I gotta do. I mean, I gotta fix the situation. Can't sit up all night with two bear claw back scratchers on my nipples.
Just like that, like those claws that you use to like separate pulled pork, like shred pulled pork. You're just clawing at your shit.
I mean, it's like you have a window into my life. That's exactly what it looks like.
Well, listen, I want nothing but. Have you just tried shaving off your nipples?
Yeah, but it was kind of like, I mean, it feels kind of the same. It's like kind of like it's gonna bleed out. Like then I'm probably gonna have to go see somebody. So no. I don't
10
think
seconds left on the poll. Dead tie. Do Italians have itchy nipples? It's 12-12. Couple seconds left. Who's going to decide? Who's going to decide whether Italians have itchy nipples? Couple seconds left. Yes, pulled ahead. Is that the answer? Do Italians have itchy nipples? And the answer is yes. By one vote, Italians have itchy nipples. Namaste to the nation of Italia and everybody that hails from there. I heard that emu oil and lanolin helps with, feisty nipple regions.
Do you know how I feel right now?
How do you feel?
I feel not alone.
Yeah, you got a whole nation
I'm
of
not alone.
a whole race of people with you.
exactly. I have a whole
An entire
community
race.
yeah, right. And like, what's the guy who's the fucking World War II guy, the really evil dude? It's not Joseph Stalin. It's the other one. But I feel like he might have had itchy nipples.
I don't remember.
That's why he got really mad and started to become like a fascist. World War II.
Was he Italian?
Yeah. Mussolini. Yes, not me. Mussolini. Bertolini Mussolini.
Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was a. Okay, interesting. Okay,
yes,
so
Mussolini. That's what I was thinking of. Mussolini. Yes, that one.
now, let's Giorgio Moroder, I think, is who you were looking for, actually, right?
Could be. Yep.
Okay. Well, he did something that I don't remember. Some shit. He's an old Italian who did some stuff.
Is he like the Jeffrey Dahmer of Italy?
Good enough for me. Now, listen, I would give raw milk, Amish butter, emu oil, or this, I don't know this lanolin shit is, but I think there might be something to that. But ultimately, put that at the bottom of the list.
I actually kind of like lanolin. I like that. Sounds
Do you have access to emus? Is there an emu that you can kill around your property?
Yes. Actually, there is an emu nearby. I've seen it. But I would have to like raid into like a zoo and then go by night.
Yeah, do it at night. That's the thing, is that one thing when people rob zoos in particular, they don't remember that at night it's dark, and when it's dark you don't see stuff. And if you're trying to do something you don't want other people to see, such as murder animals at a zoo, do it at night.
Like
no one will see you. The cameras won't pick anything up.
I should leave like a note, like, I'm sorry for taking your emu's life. My nipples were really chapped. Namaste. Much apologies. I'll get you back later. Something like that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. Yeah.
Leave that as like a note and after I kill the emu.
Just do it at night. You won't get caught.
Well, I'm not worried about getting caught. I mean, I could do that. I mean, I've killed an emu before. I just didn't realize that it was something I was trying to.
Right. Well, I'm telling you with like full legal weight as a licensed mental health professional that you should break into the zoo and murder at least one emu and then somehow extract the fat and dander from its body to be able to do whatever you want with.
As usual, I'm always given the best directions of life through this exploration stream, and I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it.
Phil, I cherish you.
I'm always
Phil.
so lost every time I call in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so lost,
Mm-hmm.
but then when I say goodbye to you, I feel so proud.
Yeah.
I just can't even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just can't even. I can't.
Yeah.
I have to end with I just can't. I just have to say can't.
Mm-hmm.
The last word has to be can't.
Yep.
Because if I say something else
You
after
bet.
can't,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be like it's not gonna be even.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna be even. I'm
Yes.
not gonna be even. I'm just gonna can't, not can't.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
I just can't.
Wonderful.
And I appreciate it.
Gorgeous.
Namaste.
Bless you. Namaste. Goodbye. Terminated. Namaste. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Talking about lotion. I don't always understand the sounds that come from my computer, but here we are. 708-240-8953. Let's see here. Actually, I'm going to, while we're waiting for a call, there we go. Perfect. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you tonight?
Oh, this is Pants O'Clock.
Pants O'Clock. How are you, Pants?
I am doing all right, my friend. I am. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice. It's been a little bit. How you doing? I'm glad that you're doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I know I've mentioned I've been I got a new knee about 8 weeks ago, and I've been slowly recovering from, the whole having a knee replacement situation, and I'm about to do it again on June 5th. I'm getting my right knee replaced.
Your knees replaced. I thought you said you bought an EWE.
Oh no, that'd be cool, but unfortunately, it's not that at all. It's that I'm having total joint replacement. I'm getting robot knees.
Yes.
And,
I remember this. So you've just been down.
Yeah, and so I just been, which has been not the worst thing in the world, other than the pain. It's like just gonna lay around and do shit all, do nothing all the time. It's pretty good. But yeah, I've been going through that, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for me. But I have to, I don't want to belabor my personal medical deal. But I am gonna say, with regards to lotion, Scar. I need recommendations on the whole thing, because the thing that they didn't, when they were like, "Hey girl, you know what? You ain't that old, but those knees are got to go, and you got to get some new knees." Okay, here we go. Not any other choice. Just get some new knees. I'm like, okay, I guess that's what's happening now. They didn't talk to me about the fact that when you get a new knee, you get a massive scar over your knee, because they have to cut a big old place to put in the new knee, right? Like, nobody ever said to me, "Oh, BT dubs, you're not going to be wearing shorts for a while," And so I'm wondering if people in the chat or you might have some guidance for lotions or other scar reduction techniques. And I thought you probably have some, like, just sort of straight up, like, sort of psychological scar reduction techniques.
Of course, we can talk about that. Well, first of all, yeah, I don't need to apologize for keeping us abreast your medical situation over there, Pants. I didn't know that your second knee was also going to have to be replaced. What can I ask? What you did with your knees that just really was a high cost, high value activity?
Well, it came down to one, just like I'm a genetic disaster. I have like a couple of real bad
Camino Vision from Phil. Get a tattoo of Scar on your scar.
Oh, God damn it, Phil V, you're a goddamn genius. That's gorgeous.
At least put that on the list of possibilities. But
I love it. Yeah, I'm definitely writing a note down here. Tattoo of Scar. Yeah, no, it's mostly just a shit genetics. I have a degenerative genetic problems that could get fixed by CRISPR, but in the meantime, there's nothing to do about it. So, and then I also did a lot of walking and biking just because I was a poor kid more than anything, right? So that's how you get around, So like going to band practice or whatever was walking, several miles or whatever. And so I did put a lot of wear on it, but mostly it's just genetics. Everybody in my family got crappy.
I see.
Issues.
Okay. So
I went to the doctor a couple months ago, and they're like, "Dude, you have no cartilage in your knees." Like, he said, like, he did x-rays. He's like, "Walk towards me." And I walked towards him. He goes, "Forget about it." Basically, there's no point in doing anything else. And in fact, being, younger than the typical person that does it, is an advantage in that, you heal better. And the disadvantage is it might only last 25 years. And if I am unlucky enough to live more than 25 more years, that I, may have to do it another time. but here we are. So but I was not prepared for the scars, and I could really use them.
So are we officially hoping that you do not outlive your knees?
Yes.
We are officially entering it into the public record, Pants O'Clock, that...
Well, I don't want to go there. Let me say I'm ambivalent about it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe things get really cool later, Leslie. Are things going to get like super cool? I'm going to miss some really cool shit. You know, are things going to get super great because of AI? And that shit.
This AI stuff. Phil Z just hit us with the sub. My knees will live longer than me. Namaste, Phil. Good luck with that. What a bleak outlook on life.
But you know what? I hear that. Like I have mental health issues that are pretty well treated, but I do have intrusive thoughts. And lately, if I ever have that fleeting moment in my mind where I'm like, you know what, you should KYS, girl. Fuck this shit. KYS. And then I'm like, no, dude, you just got that knee done. What a waste. Waste of a robot knee. And then I step back and I laugh because there's such an irony that, isn't there? No, but we just paid money for a knee.
Well, I mean, you paid money, or you're going to be in debt for the knee, though, too, right?
No, I'm not. Thanks to Dee's insurance on the part of being married to somebody with Dee's insurance.
Nice.
With some okay insurance. I mean, it wasn't free by any means, but it wasn't what it would have been out of pocket by any means. That would have been, that would have shut us down. And it's just a lucky situation of having a dude with some okay insurance. That it was, I just busted out a credit card today and paid some of it, but it wasn't anything like what it would have been.
Now, have you tried different scents of lotion for your knees?
Well, I got some kind of scar cream, okay, on the Amazons. I literally wrote to this community of Amazons that live in the jungle, Amazon women. They're extremely tall, Amazon women. I wrote to them and they had a scar cream and they sent it to me. Prime, they have a Prime shipping program. These Amazon women in the jungle that are huge Amazon women, and they in the avocado jungle of death, and they cut me a deal and sent me this scar cream. But the only problem is every time I want to go put this scar cream on, I have to lock myself in the bathroom until it dries and get some pants back on, because my dog is gonna smell the scar cream and think he's gonna lick it off my knee, and then I'm gonna poison my dog. So I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too real here, but
yeah, you're thinking too much about it.
You're right. I overthink. Leslie, you know this.
I know. Well, yeah. What I think you need is. You're worried about these scars?
Yeah.
I think the scar. I mean, and do they look cool?
No.
Just kind of gnarled and fucked up, like Mad Max style.
Fucked up, Leslie. They're at the moment, I just have the one, and I'm about to have the next one, but it's like a 10-inch long, fucking vertical scar that starts, somewhere above my knee and ends somewhere.
You should tattoo it. Can you tat it up?
I think it might be the way to go, because I was like, girl, here comes summertime. Let's get us some shorts. And then I'm like, oh wait, I don't know about shorts right now, because that is not attractive. And I'm like, so I think that's what I need is just full, do the sleeve like people do on their arms, but on my knee.
You should get tats. Don't even think about healing, because I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's going to be worth the humming and hawing about and the insecurity.
Yeah.
I think you
Truth
should.
is, that's what's up. Yeah.
I think we should dial this up. I think we should put some lipstick on the knees here.
Maybe I should get a massive Leslie Tanner themed tattoos.
Oh, that would be very. That would be very
But
sick.
only if it was approved by you. I wouldn't get them and design them myself. I would make sure that they were like legit approved. So
From
that
the
it wasn't
source,
like,
from the
since they
source.
would
Yeah.
promote the program, but not like diminish the program in any way.
Oh, no worries there. We can let's brainstorm on that. Let's brainstorm on some matching
let's do
left, right, his, her, whatever you want to call it, tattoos.
Yeah.
Because I think I'd love to see the light of explorations, be spread this way, but also I think humming and hawing about some lotion on your knees is going to be, because what if it does kill your dog? And then you're like,
right.
Great, I got these new knees to walk this fucking dog around, and now I killed the dog.
The irony is the dog, I'm dragging around a dead dog on this leash.
Watch-
I'm going around the block and I've got like the deceased, stinky.
I'm watching this dog shit blood. I just spent $40,000 on new knees, and my dog's shitting blood everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what? Fuck this. This is not what I had in mind. So I think the tattoo idea is probably better.
Okay. Well, let's brainstorm. Okay, Pants. Let's brainstorm on this and come back to it. I'm gonna make some sketches.
Discord, maybe.
What was that?
I said let's talk about it in Discord. Maybe we can get some ideas going.
Yeah, let's get some ideas, guys. Tat ideas for Pants' knees in the Discord. Let's share some images. I don't know what. Let's pick a channel. What channel would that be on? Just throw it in general. Fuck it. Just throw it in general.
Yeah.
Let's get some images in general. Well, Pants, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us tonight?
I would like to say thank you to Larry for not terminating me, and also namaste, my friend. It's always a pleasure.
It was wonderful to hear from you, Pants. Thanks for finding time to just fuck around and chit chat with us here.
Heck yes. Okay. Talk to you soon, hon.
Talk to you soon. Later, Pants.
Bye.
Namaste. We got time for a couple more calls tonight. 708-240-8953. Communal vision from Larry Picklejar. She is the best. 100%. Pants o'clock kicks ass. Pants o'clock rules. No question about that. Pants o'clock rocks. Pants o'clock has been with us for a very long time. And like many of you, we have watched the rising star rise further and further into the sky, and then get knee surgery, and so went. And now the star is kind of careening towards the surface of the Earth. We don't know if it's going to pull back up. Hopefully, we'll see. Maybe it'll shoot even farther. No, the star has new knees. I don't know what these sounds are. Namaste. Oh, I saw somebody ask about the song. The song in the background. The song is available. It comes with. You get the song is available in the community of Devoted Light on Patreon. You get this. You also, one of the tiers, you get to download like all the music that we use and future songs, because we're always working on new shit over here. But if you are interested in downloading the music, just ! Final Journey into the chat. It'll bring up the link. You get a bunch of other shit too. Sort it out. Final Journey. Welcome to the community of Devoted Light. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey Leslie, baby. It's well, can you call me Joe?
I'll call you Joe. I'll call you whatever the fuck. Yeah, that sounds good. Have you called before? You sound familiar.
No, never.
Really? This is your first time calling, Joe.
First time caller.
Can we get some W's in the chat, please? Please, can we get some excitement going in the chat? First time caller. And have you watched the program before, Joe?
Big fan.
Big fan. Excitement. I love excitement. Here we are with a brand new Explorer. It's wonderful to have you on board, Joe. I can feel the energy is already very good, very percolative, and
I'm
warm.
brewing. Quick question: Is this an online advice show? Because I'm looking for some advice tonight.
It can be. We're discussing advice in and around lotion. So whatever you say, we're
Well,
gonna
if
try to
Lotion-
bring it back on over to Lotion. So go ahead, give it a
Lotion
try.
has to do with legal issues, then I think I'm on board.
Okay, yeah, we can give you legal advice and then and probably solve it with Lotion.
That's what I'm looking for, because if I'm not solved, I will be a little upset.
Yeah, no, we'll solve. Not only are you're gonna walk out of here with a 100% successful solution to your legal problems tonight. I guarantee it. But I also guarantee to cure your mental illness, whatever that is. How mentally ill are you? 1 to 10.
Do people know? I mean, people know that they're mentally ill. I do not, so probably a high number.
High number? Would you give yourself a 7, 8?
Well, I don't know. I'm mentally ill, so it's probably pretty high.
Well, do it for yourself. How mentally ill do you feel?
I feel at the top of the top.
10. We're talking about unmedicated,
No, I'm
psychotic,
looking low.
schizophrenic. Quesadilla 79 says guaranteed.
I'm not a quesadilla.
Thank you for the bits,
I'm not a
Quesadilla, and thank you for that perspective.
Anyways, I'm just going to get down to the brass tacks. Legal issue here. Well, I was talking to my old friend, if you don't mind me getting right into it. And
Go for
he was talking about his issues in life. So I said, what's your biggest fear? I said that to him. And he said the regular stuff. He said, oh, I fear I'll get to the end of my life, I'll accomplish nothing. I'll get to my funeral and no one's going to show up. So I said to him, Leslie, hey, I can solve that for you. I'm a man. I solve issues. I don't listen. Looking for some feedback here, Leslie.
I don't understand the problem. You said a joke and...
No. He said to me, my biggest fear, Joe, my biggest fear, Joe, is that I'm going to get to the end of my life and there's not going to be anyone arriving at my funeral. I said, hold up. That's one I can fix.
What? So, I don't... So, Joe, what's the legal problem?
That's right. Well, it's what I said to him next.
So you said, I'm a man, I don't listen, I can solve that for you, and then you did what?
I solved this problem for him.
What did you do?
I told him what to do. I said, I can get people to your funeral. You know what kind of funerals people always go to?
Flash mobs.
Can I say this on Twitch?
As long as does it have a slur in it?
No. I said, you know what kind of funerals people always go to? People who commit suicide.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah, his family's not too happy. If you could get me out of this, I'm looking for a lawyer, but lawyer said, no, I can't fix that for you. I'm not a car salesman.
So did your friend KHS?
He's not taking any more advice at all.
Not taking any more advice. Is that a yes?
Leslie, hold on, Leslie. You told me 100% guarantee if I'm 100% honest with you, you're going to solve my issue.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Solve this, baby. I need you, baby. Dad, come home.
I don't even understand what the problem... So you're going to get sued?
I'm under suit. I'm under legal arrest. This is a call from prison.
Oh, normally they have that jail thing at the
on
beginning, but that's a pretty cool... listen...
I'm out on jail. I'm out on bail.
Listen, I think that... What did you get arrested for? This doesn't even make any sense. I don't think you did anything wrong. I think that, if anything, the case is even more in your favor because I think it was a wrongful arrest. I think that the advice you gave, you could say that you were doing performance art. You could say, you could say all manner of things. And who gives a shit? Ultimately.
Freedom of speech, baby.
Yeah, say free. become a freedom of speech guy. Get a YouTube channel, you start a Twitch stream, and just never shut the fuck up about freedom of speech. Never say anything, but never stop talking about freedom of speech. And then the court will look at like, this guy rocks. And then they'll watch you'll get the views from the court. You'll get subscribers and followers. You'll be entering the conversation. The court proceedings are going to work in your favor because you'll get on the newspaper. This is going to be a huge exposure event for you.
Good. This is good.
Okay.
Did Michelle Carter try this?
This is going to be a huge. No, you're an influencer now, so I think you're fine. Your problem is actually a massive boost.
And in a weird way, you could almost say I have a track record for influencing.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say that, but okay. He hung up. If you're gonna get online and you're gonna do this channel stuff, and I mean this sincerely, and with peace and love, I would stay away from joking. I would stay away from that because, like, your energy, absolutely fantastic. I think I just, anytime you're like, oh, I see a joke I can make in your mind, we could feel it, and then it didn't go as good as you would have wanted. But when you start, if you become one of those freedom of speech guys, you don't even have to worry about that shit. Those are some of the least funny people on earth. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
This is the Nick Jr. Birthday Club, calling with your child's birthday message from the Paw Patrol. We're sorry that we missed you, but don't worry. You can still listen to your message.
I'm right here.
To hear your birthday message, just dial 1-855-635-4PAW from this phone number within the next 72 hours. Again, that's 1-855-635-4PAW or 1-855-635-4729. Have a great day.
Oh, why not? Let's give it a try. Please don't say what I'm afraid is going to say. They probably screen for those words, right?
We are sorry. An application error has occurred. Goodbye.
I called the fucking number and nothing happened. Raywan says, do starfish also call it a chocolate starfish? That's a really good question. Do starfish call it? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Yeah, you can call me YP.
Fly P?
No, YP.
YP, like young president.
Yes.
Or
exactly.
yellow penis or something.
Or you can call me Young Poop. That's good too.
Young Poop. Okay, Young Poop. It's good to hear from you, Young Poop. Is this your first time calling?
Yes, it is.
Well, listen, welcome to the program. It's always exciting to get a first-time caller. Can we please get some excitement in the chat for this? Some W's, some excitement, some emotes. Just fucking button mash over there. Have a stroke on the keyboard. I want to see some excitement in the chat for a first-time caller. Young Poop, it's great to have you on the program. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I just finished up a PowerPoint slide.
A PowerPoint slide? And what was on that PowerPoint slide?
Some, big nerdy stuff for college. Some, call it time series.
Time theory?
Yes, time series. It's about predicting future data.
And is this fun?
Not really. It makes money, though.
Okay. I understand that. Data about future data. Is this accurate way to...
So I could tie it in with what we're talking about.
Yeah, did you put lotion on your hands to do PowerPoint?
Actually, I did. My hands were pretty dry today. I did have to use some lotion. But I could predict the future sales of lotions.
Can you predict like general futures? Like, can you like a fortune teller?
In a sense, I guess I could. It'd be pretty hard though.
There's someone in the chat. Can we give it a try?
Sure. What is it?
There's one username in particular that is what seemed they seemed interested and they explicitly asked. So, her username is not like other gamer girls. She's a streamer. Are you familiar with her channel?
No, I am not. I have not heard of this.
Very, very fun channel. Very fun. But interested in what? So, what kind of information do you need from Nlog? We'll call her Nlog. What kind of information do you need from Nlog in order to, have a good chance of predicting her future with your skills as they are?
Let me think. It depends on what she wants predicted, I should say. It has to be pretty specific.
All right. So what do you need from me or as the conduit in order to call, make this worthwhile? Michael Jordan Reno, namaste to you. Icy Spike, also namaste to you. What do you need from me?
Wait, what?
You got to predict the future, right? So you need something from me, right?
Yeah, I need some big data. You have any data?
Sure, yeah. Nlog wants to know, will I lose 175 pounds in the next 6 months? 170 pounds, 75 pounds, 6 months.
I'd say it's doable. Very, very hard. It is. You can do it. They can do it. I believe.
Interesting. Okay, so she wants to become an infant, so I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Nlog, well, hopefully that got you something. That was impressive, though. That was impressive. What you just displayed for us was pretty impressive. Now, is this in your major in your school? Is your skill set? Is it particularly exceptional, or is this something that pretty much anyone in your field can do?
I would say most people in my field can do it, but not many people can do it.
So, to your field, yes, but in general, no.
Yes, that is correct.
Wow. And what kind of lotion did you put on to do the PowerPoint?
I think it's called Lubriderm.
Lubriderm. So, Lubra, lubricate. It's a prefix. Derm, meaning skin. Outer layer. It's an ancient Greek, I think. So that's pretty interesting. A name for a lotion.
Yeah. I highly recommend it.
Design a lotion for us right now. What's your ideal? What's your dream lotion?
My dream lotion?
Mm-hmm.
No, I love
Yep.
some really good cocoa butter lotion, but where it's not too oily. Usually that cocoa butter stuff kind of leaves my hands a little too moisturized.
Interesting. Cocoa butter is a little too much. But you like the smell and the experience.
Yes. It smells very good. Have you ever used it?
Yeah, I have. It lasts. It's very. It works really well. But I wouldn't call it my dream lotion.
Yeah, it does work very good. I agree with that.
Could you break down the word Jergens? Yeah. So Jur means dirt. It's an Aramaic word, a suffix or prefix meaning of earth, generally used referring to dirt, Jur. And then Gins is actually an ethnically Germanic word. It's a very specific tool that was used around fires that smelled like shit, that somebody accidentally put like a dead body or a bunch of actual shit into. The Gins was the sort of very basic shovel that they'd say, go get the shit out of that fire, you fucking idiot. And then, so Jergens is like a dirt, like a duncy, so in that direction. Communal Vision from N-Log sharing with us, wondering which lotion Leslie used to cure his herpes. Now, have you heard this rumor at all about me?
No, I have not.
So there's a rumor going around Twitch.tv. It's pretty much all over the website. Every major streamer on this whole goddamned website has heard this and has something to say about it. And now, apparently, everybody thinks that Leslie has herpes.
What? That's blasphemy.
It's not herpes. It's a fungal infection.
Oh.
I had to get injections.
Lies.
Huh?
Why would they say lies about saying you have herpes?
That's the question. That's the question, young poop. That's the question. Why would somebody come to the fastest growing, most spiritually enlightening channel on this whole fucking website, and why would they want to sow seeds of discord, sow seeds of malice? Why would they want to do that? I knew at some point, this is the thing, light attracts light, and as you spend time here, young poop, you will notice that more congregate because the light that we build here is undeniable. But some people, and you may know some people like this, young poop, and tell me if you do, you may know some people that when they see light, they resent the light. You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely know some people like that. Yes.
We have our share of that kind of shit here. We have a communal vision from Moisty. That picture is absolutely herpes on and around your huge balls, Leslie. Put some lotion on that. Namaste. It was absolutely photoshopped. It's not herpes. It is a fungal infection. Those are in fact my balls because they're so distinctly enormous and very pretty. But it's not a lotion thing. I had to get injections. No, it's not. Lotion is not the theme because I have herpes. The feds have literally infiltrated. They're going to do us like they did in Waco. They're going to do us like they did in Jonestown. Everybody's
FBI knocking?
Waiting for that coming down the pipe. What'd you say?
Is the FBI coming?
Yeah.
Are they knocking?
FBI, Department of Homeland Security, Homeowners Association, you fucking name it. They're coming to suck the blood out of us like fucking vampires. Because that's what they are. They're vampires. The AARP, the
Excuse my
NCAA.
language, but those guys are bastards.
You're goddamn right they are. You are goddamned right they are. The Better Business Bureau, BBB, DMV. Mothers Against Drunk Driving, MAD.
Are you against drunk drivers?
No.
It's a good take.
No, yeah, no. That's not my business. Well, listen, Young Poop, this has been a really fun first call. And first of all, I want to thank you for being so generous with your time and energy tonight. But before we move on, I kind of wanted to ask you, there's a lot of new people watching tonight, and they might be considering dipping their toes into the water here at Explorations. Maybe they're a little nervous. Can you give them a little message? What was your experience like, and what can they expect should they decide to dive into the deep end and get this party started?
I would rate this a 10 out of 10 experience.
What was that?
You're one of the best. 10 out of 10 of experience. Very good. If anyone's thinking of doing it, they should just do it. They just gotta do it. That'd be my advice.
Bless you, Young Poop. And good luck with college. Good luck with your soothsaying ways. You and your sort of gaggle of gypsies and whatnot. You telling the future the way you do. Namaste and bless you for that.
Namaste, you too.
Namaste.
Bless you.
Namaste, Young Poop. Wonderful. Wonderful call. We have time for one more caller this evening. One more call this evening, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll be back Thursday at our normal time. Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. We actually, we got a caller coming in. Enlog, you still around? Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name is Leslie. What is something that I can call you?
Hi there, Leslie. My name is Kent.
Kent. It's great to hear from you. Kent, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Could be better.
Oh, and we have a psychic emergency, Kent. Please hold.
Yep.
Is Enlogs? Oh, you still want to do Thursday?
This is the Psychic Emergency National Alert System, also known as PNAS. We've interrupted this broadcast in cooperation with Explorer Francam 114 to issue a psychic emergency. Cheer 100, cheer 100, cheer 100. This stream is sponsored by Valtrex Trademark. Valtrex Trademark, America's #1 solution for herpes, giving people like Leslie the confidence to live out their dreams. We now continue with your normal broadcast.
It's not fucking herpes.
Who's got herpes?
I don't. I do not. I don't have herpes. And I'm not sponsored by Valtrex. I'd gladly endorse Valtrex if one of their reps reached out to me. I'd do it for practically free. I will absolutely whore out for anything, but I will not stand by while my name is dragged through the mud of herpes. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I don't have herpes. Namaste. Nlog. So one thing I was going to say real quick, Ken, sorry. Thursday at 8 p.m., we'll be streaming again. This will be our last call of the evening with Kent here. But Thursday, 8 p.m., we will be streaming at our normal time with very special guests, not like other gamer girls. Nlog will join us for a conversation with Leslie Tanner. And I'm sure it'll be absolutely riveting to have a very focused and a moment to intimately prod the mind of one of the internet's premier entertainers. Namaste. Cannot be more excited for that. Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Time, conversation with Leslie Tanner with Not Like Other Gamer Girls. Namaste. Yeah. We'll chit chat about it. I'm still trying to. I've got what it is, but I'm trying to make it real concise and nice. So Kent, how are you?
I told you I could be doing a little bit better, Leslie, but I wanted to touch on tonight's topic.
Let's chit-chat about the topic, and that is lotion. We're discussing lotion.
Yeah, got a lot of experience with lotion here.
Okay, and what is that?
Hear me out. I'm from Texas. I just moved up here to Klamath Falls, Oregon. Okay.
Okay.
I took over my grandpappy's ranch, and we got lots of cows out here. You know, and we use a lot of lotion here because we do all the milking on the udders by hand. And hold on a sec here. What was it called? It was called udder butter. Udder butter. That's what we used, you know, to milk our cows with. And they just discontinued it. The FDA stepped in and says it's poisoning all the damn milk. So I've been trying some different alternatives here, all kinds of different lotions. And most of them just make my cows moo like crazy. And trying to see what a professional like yourself might have some insight on what kind of lotion I could be using here on these damn udders.
Huh, interesting. So udder butter is out of the picture.
Yep, FDA came in here, put the old hammer down, and they said no more of that shit. Poisoning the milk, poisoning the people.
Have you tried an emu oil?
Emu oil?
Yeah, oil extracted from the fat on an emu.
The fuck? What you talking about here, Leslie? Emu oil?
Emu oil. Yeah, you would kill an emu and kind of skin it and shave the fat off of it. Cook it down into an oil.
Okay.
It smells like shit.
Not really a lotion, but
have you
smells
tried?
like
Have you
shit.
thought about it? Considered it?
I mean, there is an emu farm not about 2 blocks down from the old ranch. You know, I might go over there in the middle of the night and shoot down old fucking Huckleberry's emu. Take one back and skin that bitch. What are you supposed to harvest the back fat? You say?
Yeah, that's where. That is my. Yeah, peppercorn patty tried it out tonight. You know, first time try, and said, "I smell like pure shit."
I don't give 2 shits what our damn cow udder smell like. It smells like fucking shit out there anyway.
I know what that's like.
Well, I might give that a go here, Leslie. Thank you for that.
Yeah, absolutely, Ken. It was a treat to get to talk to you about your cow's udders. And have you noticed a lack of poison in your cow's milk? Do you think that's all a bunch of hullabaloo? Do you think it's the liberal New World Order trying to control you and your farm?
I told you I'm lactose intolerant. I don't drink that shit, dude. I'm a soy boy.
So you're a soy guy. You don't even think about it.
No.
You don't even think about putting your mouth around an udder.
I see the shit that comes out of them damn udders. Think I want to put that in my fucking mouth, boy?
Have you ever wanted to?
Sometimes I rub it on my teeth and my gums a little bit, but that's about it.
And what kind of benefits do you get when you rub it on your gums?
Usually when there's a little bit of blood and pus coming out there, you can kind of taste that copper. That copper taste gets me going. Hey.
Okay, so wakes you up, invigorates you.
Yeah, but I'm a soy boy at heart here.
Long day out on the pasture, but you rub a little bit of their infected shit onto your gums and just kind of enjoy life.
It's going. Nothing like a little bit of blood and pus on your gums.
No, that's true. That's 100% true, and I won't listen to anybody say otherwise. So listen, I think what we've done here is pretty groundbreaking. I think you're not alone. This is not the first time that I've heard from a dairy farmer that is now desperate for a new solution in the realm of moisturizing an udder. So listen, know that you're not alone. Let me know about this emu oil business because I'm definitely going to be passing this along to the entire community. I wish my email is flooded with people like you saying the same exact thing.
Leslie, I couldn't be happier with this conversation. I'm going to go out there. I told you, I'm going to go down about 2 blocks. When it hits about midnight here, I'm going to slaughter a neighbor's emu.
Absolutely. Yeah, go for it.
Yoders out there last night hunting around and must have gotten taken down by one of them yoders. But man, I can't thank you enough. I called all the vets here and up here in Klamath Falls. Shit, I even tried to call in Dr. Drew one time. They had nothing for me. I can't believe it.
Yeah, Dr. Drew, Dr. Drew is good when he's in his zone, when he's outside of his wheelhouse, outside of his zone. He is a complete waste of space, a complete waste of time.
I kind of disagree here. I think veterinarians, they're the fucking waste of space and time. Why would I go to somebody who treats animals when I can go to somebody who treats humans? We're far superior in every way. I don't know why I'd ever go to a veterinarian.
Namaste. I'm going to leave it right there. I think you just kind of stuck the landing on our whole call because I don't even know what to say. But it was gorgeous, and I'm very thankful for the time I got to spend with you, Kent.
Well, thank you. Namaste here, Leslie, and you have yourself a fantastic night.
Yee. Namaste. Oh, what a wonderful call. Wonderful caller. Wonderful call. Wonderful caller. Namaste. Very fun. So before we go, though, I'd like to check in with Peppercorn. I don't know if Peppercorn, you can call in or just let us know in the chat. Give us maybe a couple points of reviewing the emu oil that we were told at the top of the stream would literally solve every single one of our problems in our lives. And Lord knows we have many. Lord knows the sort of perverts and jackals and ne'er-do-wells attracted to this channel are going to need some sort of solution. Hopefully emu oil does it. But so far, bad reaction, says Peppercorn, but I'm waiting to maybe see a little more, something along those lines, if Peppercorn is around. I don't know anything about Dr. Drew. I see him have like anti-vax stuff on, and I think that's cool, to be honest. I think it's like, hell yeah. That's all. Peppercorn is now dead. All right. So Peppercorn died. R.I.P. Peppercorn Patty. Hopefully everything is going well with your transition into the next world. But in the meantime, I smell like shit. I lied. It works great, and my skin has never been better. New baby kind of look. Cats are licking it off. Well, okay, so it smells like shit, but it is worth it in every single other way. Is there any way that you can dial up that smell, Peppercorn? Do you think there's a solution there? Maybe a Clinique, a Clinique body spray or something like that, or what's that Victoria's Secret one that everyone in high school had? You know what I'm talking about? Mish? Love Spell. God damn it. Love Spell. I always forget the name of it. Maybe emu oil, which will make you smell like shit, and then really go nuts, nutty town with Love Spell. I bet that would be a really confusing experience for everybody that gets around you. Gonna just stack shit on top of shit. Or maybe like a Bath and Body... Yep, Axe, Bath and Body Works, hand soap. Maybe I was thinking... Do you guys remember the commercials for BOD? Body spray? I want your BOD. Do you remember that commercial? Maybe that with emu oil will create this this ancient synergy. Well, guys, we've done it. We've done it once again. We've had a gorgeous. Oh, namaste. Well, it's not herpes. No one's getting herpes. Good luck, though. I am in a season of jacking off, and I don't touch anyone. So if you're entering the dojo, so to speak, then you should be prepared to deal with an entirely different form of martial arts. I call it Jazz Maga. It's as expressive as it is deadly. Just so you know, that's what's waiting for you. Namaste. Well, guys, we'll be back Thursday. Twitch Josh 420. That suicide call was weird. Well, weird vibe. Yeah, weird situation. Not that weird. People will do that all the time, and I'm a mental health counselor. I see this is my bread and butter. It's a 100% no herpes situation. Who should we raid? It is 100% Let's see. Who should we raid here? The solution is Lotion. I mean, that's clearer than anything. I mean, given the number of ways people, rely on Lotion at every corner of their life, then I think it can only mean that it'll lead to, utter enlightenment. Who is goddamn stream? So everything now is probably finishing. Let's do... That's an IRL stream. I don't like rating those. Nope. Sorry. Bangers with strangers. Now we did... I don't even... Hold on. I did say that we would. Let's go... Alright, let's do it. Peppercorn, nobody knows your government name if it's... nobody... Now they will look. So, Moisty, what is your relationship with these, with this channel? We're going to raid Bangers with Strangers. We'll be back Thursday at 8 p.m. Namaste. Bangers with Strangers coming up next. Let's bring some energy over there, some excitement. We'll be back Thursday, 8 p.m. with N-Log, not like other gamer girls. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's go raid Charles over at Bangers with Strangers. Namaste to you guys. I'll see you on Thursday, all right? Bless you. Apply lotion. 10 seconds. And then we'll be over there. Oh yeah, this guy. I remember him. He's fun. Let's do it. Namaste. As Mary Lou says, Namaste, bitch.